Hey everyone, and welcome back. I am so incredibly thrilled to have you here for today's explainer. We're going to be totally dismantling some old, outdated ideas about success, luck, and fate. We're talking everything from ancient karma philosophies all the way to the modern mindset of billionaires like Jack Ma. Today is all about learning exactly how to shift the power back into your own hands so you can take complete control of your personal growth.
But let me just ask you right off the bat, and be honest with yourself here. Are you waiting for your luck to change? Do you ever catch yourself just kind of hoping that the stars will finally align? Or maybe relying on fate, some superstitious rituals, or a pair of lucky socks to bring you success instead of actually taking decisive action today? Well, it's a super common trap, but as we'll see from our source material today, it's a trap that keeps us completely stuck in neutral. Okay, let's dive right into this. Section 1, the myth of fate.
We've all seen the old way of thinking, right? Squandering our precious time relying on crystal balls or charms to ward off bad luck, or just throwing our hands up and blaming destiny when things go wrong. But then we have the path to actual, real transformation, cultivating better causes and taking deliberate action in the present. Our sources make this crystal clear. You absolutely cannot genuinely improve your life by trying to alter your fortune. Billionaires like Jack Ma don't rely on lucky breaks. They rely on cultivating present action. You improve your life by making better choices today.
Which brings us to this massive, undeniable truth. Your present actions are the true architects of your future. Just let that sink in for a second. The power to design your life doesn't lie on the stars at all. The entire architecture of your tomorrow is built, literally brick, by your current behavior today.
Moving on to the next paradigm shift in Section 2, Redefining Your Own Success.
Society is constantly feeding us this really heavy, burdensome metric of what success looks like. The idea that you've only made it if you have vast wealth, some fancy title, and widespread fame. But personal success, that is far more sustainable and deeply fulfilling. It's defined by happiness, peace of mind, and the quiet, everyday victory of conquering your small, daily goals. Success doesn't always have to mean a massive bank account. Sometimes it simply means you won the day.
And honestly, here is the absolute most empowering part of this whole mindset shift. Success belongs to everyone. And yes, that includes you. You do not need to tie your goals or your definition of success to anybody else's life. Every single action you take and every small goal you crush on your own terms holds true massive value. You have every right to be fiercely proud of your own unique journey.
Which brings us to a huge roadblock in Section 3, Stop the Comparison Trap.
Let's be real for a second and break down why comparison is such a toxic trap. First of all, everyone's starting point is entirely different. It is completely illogical to measure your Chapter 1 against someone else's Chapter 20. Second, life timing varies for each person. We really do all bloom in our own season. And third, and probably most importantly, comparing yourself to others does absolutely nothing to propel you forward. Honestly, it just drains your motivation dry. But by actively dodging that exhausting drain of comparison, you get to reclaim all of that wasted energy. You can redirect it straight into your own journey and focus on becoming a better version of yourself instead. When you measure yourself against who you were yesterday, now that is a game you can actually win.
All right, shifting into high gear now with Section 4, Fix Habits, Not Karma.
So the crucial point is right here. And it's the absolute philosophical turning point of this entire explainer. No need to fix your fortune or alter your karma, just fix your own behavior. Basically, we need to stop looking outside for magical fixes and start looking inside at our own daily routines.
Okay, but how do we actually pull that off? Well, the sources outline 3 foundational pillars of character. First, you've got to build diligence. That means putting in the consistent, hard work. Second, practice honesty and integrity. Be truthful in your actions and your words. And third, master emotional control and resilience. This is how you tangibly transform your life, not through wishing upon a star, but by executing these practical steps every single day.
Our sources reframe this whole thing simply as creating new, good karma. And it's incredibly practical. Think good, speak good, and do good today. Operating this way serves as the real-world merit that naturally drives sustainable progress and prosperity straight into your life. It is the ultimate law of cause and effect.
Finally, let's look at how we keep this going in Section 5, Fueling Your Forward Momentum.
Because at the end of the day, success really belongs to those who just keep walking. Great results simply don't come from massive overnight overhauls.
They come from small, consistent actions over time. Even when things get hard, even when you feel totally discouraged and want to quit, the key is to just keep putting one foot in front of the other.
And look, on those days you need a little extra fuel to keep walking, our source material is completely packed with curated wisdom. Whether you need a quick boost from True Ideas success captions, some deep life perspectives from Wang Nai, or you want to borrow the resilient mindset of billionaire Jack Ma that we found via Forbes Thailand, there is literally no shortage of practical inspiration out there. You can even find concepts on meaningful living on Facebook or the true meaning of karma on Instagram. The tools to help you adjust your behavior are everywhere.
Which leaves us with one final, absolutely critical question. What specific habit are you going to change today to architect your future? You've got the blueprint now. Stop waiting on luck. Stop comparing yourself to everyone else. It is time to initiate better actions right now in the present moment. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this explainer. Keep learning, keep walking, and I'll catch you next time.